you to do it is Command D. Command and D. And it does that for dual dialogue. Okay? This is done by Israel. So you do Command and D, and it does that. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to do dual dialogue. FinalDraft 13, they're working with the cartel. Goodbye, Israel. Yer Love with Paid Training, Part 3, Baggage Claim, Fade In. Medium shot, cowboy shot of a man waiting before the baggage carousel at an airport. The camera slowly tracks behind him, stopping. Dissolve flash, orange color, then a flash of red. Reveal again, full hot form behind. This will be shot. The man gazes at the carousel of baggage circling. And this is going to be, yes, he has a big ass. The man gazes at the carousel of baggage circling like lost items of his past. Man in 50s waits for his luggage and baggage claim. Luggage circles around the carousel of tumbling baggage waiting pickup. Man holds a bouquet of 6 red roses in his right hand. He dresses like a Joss A. Bank suit salesman. At his feet is a boxy black square briefcase like a hitman would carry during a mission. Man works for Colombian Coffee Bean Company. Also, he is part-time magician. He carries a collapsible magic wand in his briefcase with a portable mini espresso machine that is never seen. Also in the briefcase is a plain saucer and teacup and cassette tape player. At times, man acts like a man-child, a complete mess of a genius. Rideshare driver, same age as the man, walks up to the man. He is dressed like a professional Uber driver. He wears black slacks, a black dress belt, and brown dress shoes. Most importantly, he wears an Amazon purchased black cotton polyester polo with an Uber icon embroidery in the appropriate area embroidered over his upper front rib cage of the black polo work shirt with collar. At times, acts like a man-child, a complete mess of a genius. Rideshare driver. You didn't happen to call an Uber, did you? Man, no. Lol. More luggage falls onto the moving baggage carousel. Man, I'm about to. The luggage carousel stops. Horn blast. Are you headed to Dallas, Fort Worth, or Arlington? What city? Dallas. But I have to go through Arlington to visit someone. Rideshare driver. So Dallas and Arlington, I can get you both places. I'm actually with Uber, but I'm over my shift hours right now, so I'm currently headed that way. I don't like to dead drive. I can get you there, $30 flat fee. If it goes further, no more than $1 a mile. Man, how would I pay you? I don't have cash on me. I can use the app, right? Rideshare driver. I'm over my shift hours with Uber. I don't want to dead drive from here. That's when I'm just burning gas without making dough. Uber only gets you drive for 12 hours at a time. Uber only lets you drive for 12 hours at a time. But I do have Cash App and all the other apps like Venmo. You got Venmo? It's no problem. I got you. You got Venmo, right? Yeah, I got Venmo. Are you waiting on your luggage? Yep. I'll help. I can take like 20 minutes. In the summer, the luggage takes longer. With the heat, they take more breaks. It's like 100 degrees out here. My name's JC. Nice to meet you. They shake hands. Man, Lewis, JC. I can help you with your luggage. Do you have just one bag? Lewis, one bag. It's orange. More like red. I'm a little colorblind. Sorry, JC. Is it big? So orange is red or more red than orange? Lewis, about this size, more red. Lewis holds his hand up to his hip and shows the baggage size. I got a huge trunk space. Jay holds his hands out like he's a robot pantomiming a long 2x4. What kind of car you got? Economy 4-door, big truck space, plenty of room. They continue to stand and wait for the luggage at the edge of the baggage carousel. Where'd you fly in from? Colorado. Cool. Denver Airport is one of the biggest. How was your flight? Lewis, good. Got delayed. Lewis whispers. Whispering. Got ambushed. Zipped in. Fucked up. Got ambushed. Zipped in. You see. Good band. Major layover. I slept most of the way. They take some time here. The bell rings and the luggage carousel begins to circulate. Finally, what color is your bag? Does it have wheels? Louis, nah, square, red, about this high. Shows him how tall the luggage is with his hands. Is it a hard case? Louis, like that one, canvas, red, got a ribbon on it, pink. JC, I'll look out for it. Tell me when you see it. I'll get it for you. Louis, okay, thanks. Cut 2. JC rolls the red luggage piece across the crosswalk of the airport toward the parking garage. Louis follows with the boxy briefcase and roses in his hands. It's going to be the word 6 right here. JC puts Louis's red luggage piece into the car trunk. Louis watches him. JC lightly shakes his own wrist and massages the wrist pain away. Louis wants to ride with his luggage in the back seat. He gestures at the back seat. JC points at the trunk. It'll be fine in the trunk. The case can go with you in the back seat, okay? Louis, okay, thanks. JC opens the back passenger door for Louis. Louis hops in with his case, 6 roses, and the top hat and all his mess. It's going to be boxy. I know. It's good. You're just going to have to suffer, lady. Follow JC to driver's side. JC opens driver's side door and hops in and starts the vehicle. Bit 2. Economy-sized car, airport parking garage moments later. The economy-sized car is moving through the parking garage. JC drives carefully, watching everything. He picks up his own smartphone and thumbs through it. He slows the vehicle. Next, JC places his own smartphone into a smartphone mount near the center dash monitor. Louis smiles and rides along in joy. Louis puts his own smartphone in his front breast pocket as the vehicle moves along. Bigger smiles from both. Do you have a 5G? I'm dealing with LTE. Because all of this concrete, I don't get service until I get out the parking garage. You have the exact physical address. Bit 3. Interior economy-sized car, airport passengers. Eventually, Louis pulls out the boxy briefcase and opens it, revealing a coffee cup or teacup and saucer. Nearly magic. Hot steaming coffee appears in the cup. Louis sips. How do you do that? Pull out a hot cup of coffee like that with a saucer and everything. Louis, I like to drink my coffee with ceramic coffee cup and saucer, sometimes a teacup. I get my stuff shipped from Brazil. Got the coffee cup there too. I work for a coffee company. JC, cool. But how did you just break a cup of coffee steaming? Break. Cool, but how did you just break out a cup of coffee steaming like that? Louis, always do. I bring a coffee maker with me everywhere I go. Always do. I bring a coffee maker with me everywhere I go. Always drink from this type of cup. Old school, no thermal mug, just coffee cup and saucer plate. JC, that's cool. Louis, drops a small square chunk of dry ice in the coffee cup. Dry ice smokes upward from the cup. He sips. I always taste my coffee before I share. Want some? I'm not the biggest coffee drinker, but I do share a cup with someone every once in a while. Sure, when in Rome. Please sip off my cup. It tastes better in ceramic cup. My favorite cup my grandma gave to me. Louis. She born in Italy? My father was born in Mexico. I'm a half-breed, Italian, Mexican. JC. Cool. I'm half English, half Irish, with a touch of Apache. My grandfather, who is on a tribal scroll, went to England to sell spice. He was also a United States Postal Service worker. He used to pray over every envelope, Jehovah's Witness style. Louis. Kingdom Hall. Familiar. I've donated blood. No offense. JC. None taken. That's a VOR satellite. It was used in World War II. Stands for High Frequency Omnidirectional Radar. Cool, huh? Very cool. My grandfather was an inventor. Cool. What did he invent? They pull up the airport main exit gate where every traveler shall exit in a vehicle. He grabs a ticket. He helped Oppenheimer with the atom bomb. Boom. Cool. Let me get this. JC puts the ticket. That's because of my broken hand. I broke it when I was mad at Jennifer Quarles. JC puts the ticket in the machine at the gate. He scans his smartphone. The bar rises. JC, Venmo's cool. I use Venmo all the time. You can scan this. It works. Use your camera. Just like you're taking a picture, it'll put up and tap on the yellow thing. See it? He shows him his smartphone screen. Lewis complies. Let me look. Gotcha. Did it turn yellow? Lewis looks at his smartphone. Lewis, hang on. Let me look. Lewis takes a photo with his smartphone. Get it? Got it. How much? JC, do you have the exact address? Yes, sir. JC, what is it? More Memorial Gardens. Did they give you the exact address? 06509-126 Arlington. Are those GPS coordinates? I think so. What zip code? 76012. Is this a gravesite? Yes, sir, it is. JC, someone you know? Lewis, someone very close to me passed away many moons ago. I'm finally showing my respect. JC, do you mind me asking who? Lewis, it's twofold. That's from Jennifer Quarles right there. JC, twofold. Have you ever heard of Pantera? JC, the band? Yes. JC, I have. Is this for Dimebag Darrell and his brother Vinnie Paul? Lewis, yes, sir. And my granny. They're all buried at Moore Memorial. I'm going to show my respects today. I will lay these roses down on all three graves. Lewis holds up the 6 roses. Lewis, one for Dimebag, one for Vinnie, and 4 roses for Granny. JC, that's sweet. I'd like to see Dimebag and Vinnie's graves someday. Lewis, you can come with me if you want. I would like to pray over their graves with me. I would like you to pray over their graves with me. JC, I'd be honored, dude. JC turns on the radio. JC, I'm learning a Beatles song. Do you want to hear it? Lewis, I'd love to hear it. I'm a Beatles fan. JC sings. What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. Cut to bit 4. Down the highway, interior economy-sized car highway. Moments later, JC remains singing. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Love that song, dude. Bit 5, cut 2. Dimebag Darrell and Vinnie Paul's graves in the cemetery. Lewis prays and talks to their tombstones. Hey guys, long time no see. Lewis takes out a guitar pick from his pocket and tosses it on Dimebag's grave. He takes out some drumsticks and tosses them on Vinnie's grave. Bit 6, speech to the musician of Pantera's grave. We'll talk about that later. Bit 7, Lewis sings a few of their lyrics a cappella and plays air guitar. He does a self-intro for himself before going into song. In this day and time of metal magic, we need rock and roll. We need Pantera. I didn't want to touch you since we were both 16. Didn't want to take you down and show you what your love means. Now's the time. This is the place. Get ready to take a chance. We don't have a minute to waste. Ride my rocket, wear me out. Ride my rocket, make me twist and shout. Ride my rocket, give me all of your love. Ride my rocket, I just get enough. You leave me breathless when you walk by. The way you move it, girl, makes me satisfied. You might be the best that it ever had. It's got to be a good girl because it looks so bad. Ride my rocket, wear me out. Ride my rocket, make me twist and shout. Ride my rocket, give me all of your love. Ride my rocket, I just can't get enough. He stops and calms down and puts the air guitar shit away. Lewis looks around in amazement, then sheds a tear. Lewis, guitar solo. Lewis gives in a bit and then does a small air guitar solo. He pauses and takes in a deep breath. Good. Good, man. Good. Bit 8. Lewis places a small tape recorder at the gate. He presses play. A cover of Pantera song plays from the small speaker. Lewis then begins singing the Beatles song that JC sang earlier. What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friend. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. Both sing now. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. JC. JC watches a spiritual ceremony arise for the graves. Only JC could see their spirits ascend to the sky. Fade out. Your Love with Paid Training, Part 3. Page 33. Baggage claim. Fade in. That was already changed. Got it. Your Love with Paid Training, page 33, part 3, baggage claim. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 33, part 3. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 34. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 35. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 36. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 37. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 38. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 38. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 38. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 39. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 39. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 40. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 40. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 41. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 42. Your Love with Paid Training, page 42. Your Love with Paid Training, page 42. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 43. Your Love with Paid Training, page 43, bit 5. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 42. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 43, bit 5. Bit 6 and bit 7. Your Love with Paid Training Screenplay, page 43, bit 5. Bit 6 will be speech to the musicians of Pantera. Bit 7. Mark, testing. There's something going on right here, either FBI or a company that wants to produce it. It's a big blank thing right here. It's going on right here just now. So that's what's going on. There's a blank space right under here. It's unmanageable. Oh, God. Look at this. See? Now, if I go up here like this, it's almost like it's in PDF because I need space right here. I did get in touch with the FBI. Right here and right here, there's something going on right there. And that's a hacker. Now, I'm going to have to try to fix this. Yer Love with paid training, screenplay, page 44. Lewis shouts, sings. We're going to capitalize on Lewis. Let's get thine enemy. Check for 8 on 7. We'll do a retake. Yer Love with paid training, screenplay, page 44. Lewis shout sings. Bit 8. We'll do a Yer Love with paid training, screenplay, page 44. Lewis shout sings. Ride my... Ride my rocket. Bit 8. Yer Love with paid training, screenplay, page 45. A invisible bit 9, page 45. Lewis sings softly and then Lewis sings louder. Softer and louder. Both sing now. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. JC? There is no plural right here, buddy. JC watches a spiritual ceremony. JC watches a spiritual ceremony arise for the graves. Only JC can see their spirits ascend to the sky. Lewis takes out the magic wand from the briefcase and waves it in the air. Yer Love with paid training. Page 45. Lewis sings softer and then Lewis sings louder. Both sing now. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Fade to black, and there'll be one more scene later. Thank you. Marking for saving. Saving. Synced. Going to vault. Going to vault. Going into Yer Love. Opening for testing. To the bottom, clear. Rib out. I got up and looked at them. They were frozen in time and space, which they never are. I fall asleep to them every night usually. But they were like, when I got up, because I worked so hard on that screenplay, where's my, yeah, they look like that. I'm not lying either. These guys will probably go to hell. That's what it looked like. They were frozen, but it was still playing. So, just to let them know. Happy birthday to me, kitty. Happy birthday to me, kitty. Happy birthday to me, kitty. Happy birthday to me. Thank you, kitty.
Tell me now, baby, is it good to you? Can you do the things that I do? I can take you home. It's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul. At night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire.
usually one person. In a movie, it's thousands of people that work together to make it work.
Yes.
So what you do is you get hired and then you apply for another job.
Yes.
So that you already have backup.
Yes. These people are taking 2 weeks.
Interesting.
2 weeks and 2 days.
Right.
When are they going to put me on the schedule?
Don't say any business names. So what you do is you get hired and then you immediately apply to another place.
Yes.
It's very interesting. I've never thought of that. That may be a method in job search. Also for actors, you might have 2 opportunities always. So let's say if Francis Ford Coppola wanted you in a film and then Quentin Tarantino wanted you in a film, then you would have to sit down with your managers and say, I got 2 opportunities. In some cases, it can even be more than that. That's good for an actor to do if you're able to do it. Get a bunch of stuff on the table and then have long discussions on what's going to work best for you. All right, guys, I got the screenplay almost written. Yer Love with Paid Training needs one more scene, and it's going to be a rough first draft. So I can even send that one out in contest to see how, it gets attention or whatever. I try to be very literal and try to stay away from poems. Try to stay away from poetic. So the first scene, or the first little segment, it's like New York Stories with Martin Scorsese, Francis Ford Coppola, and Woody Allen. Only mine are 3. The first one is called Yer Love with Paid Training. The second one is called Walk-In Safe. And the third one is called Baggage Claim. So it's got 3 different things. And it's Yer Love with Paid Training because it starts off with an ADT, door-to-door salesman. Then it moves into a young boy and a walk-in safe. But I use the walk-in safe in the segment with the ADT salesman. So it's almost like 2 walk-in safe stories. One with the ADT salesman and one with another character with similar names. Then the third one is called Baggage Claim, which is about 2 guys that meet up at the airport and they end up at Arlington Moore Memorial to visit Dimebag Darrell and Vinnie Paul's grave from Pantera. And then the one guy who's a coffee bean salesman, he visits his grandma's grave. And there's singing involved in it. And there's dual dialogue. I figured out how to do dual dialogue last night. Correct. That's a certain type of bomber. It's hard to see. I don't know if that's an F-35. That's a special bomber right there. I don't know what that is. That's not an F-35, and they're quiet too. Yeah, it might be. It might be a Lightning. That's what they've been showing as Lightnings. Yeah, it could be. What's a case, but we're gonna do maybe like a 6-pack. Oh, that's nice for Walmart. Oh yeah, that's hot.
Oh,
It is kind of cool.
Oh, it's called a scoop dress.
It's called a what?
Scoop dress. $21.
Oh, Scoop, like the Scoop Scoop song. Is it in his eyes? Oh no, it's in his kiss.
Is it a girl or guy?
Does it matter nowadays?
You're just burning more gas.
Not the pate. The gravy's fine. It's actually closer to that price. So the wheel sporadically flips out while you're shopping. You can kind of tell the way that it's moving. But now that I'm, videotaping, it's doing fine. So tell Jim Walton we're gonna get dinner coming up here pretty soon. We got Kitty hooked up. We're budgeting because this is what the end of the month looks like. At least it's something.
That one's hovering. Yeah. It's a hovering wheel. It'll when I turn the camera off, it'll start flipping out. These things kind of like alive. Here we go. Good to go. And a little bit of protein. Scrumptious. Most significant teachings in the Bible. Huh. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Holiness of God. Getting to know. I'm not gonna lie, this LG looks a little bit better than the Samsung. But the Samsung's a little bit bigger. That's LG, that's Samsung. $598 for the Samsung, $2,198 for the LG. Let's see why. Hey, sweetie, come over here. This is 65 OLED series. That must be the new LED. So look how clear it is as opposed to the U8000 series, which is Samsung. What is the major difference, sweetie, on the U8000 series and the OLED? I'd say it's brighter. That one's bigger, don't get me wrong, but that's brighter, right? The LG's brighter. I'm just telling you what I'm looking at. Here's another Samsung too for $648, a lower price, called an M70 Mini LED series. These are the new ones, are the LEDs. It's not a crystal. That looks crystal. That looks great. That's called... Go ahead. Yeah, what's up?
Well, they're both 4K resolution. They're both smart TVs.
Okay. We got 4K, both smart.
This one does not have the voice remote.
It doesn't have the voice remote, but it does have smart things. It said it right up here. It does have smart things. That's a Samsung device.
The Samsung, and this is LG.
Okay, it says smart TV, but it doesn't say smart things, but it has a thing called smart things, which works. Yeah, it's right here. Smart things. It actually works with your phone and your remote pretty well too. The LG may have a version of smart things. It probably does. So on smart things, you can use your phone as a remote control. Pretty much any phone that's, relatively new, whether it be Android or iPhone. What is this? LG OLED. I think it looks better. I'm going with the LG. The LG is way better. But you got to remember the Samsung's a little bit bigger. A lot of people just go with Samsung because of the brand. But look at that LG. Yeah, I bet. If you have any eye, and there's a lot of glare, yeah, you can't really tell, but... So we have other ones, TCL, Hisense, like the pizza guy, and Onan doesn't look too bad. It's $548 on Onan. They make good screen protectors, or actually not screen protectors, the body of the phone that protects the body of the phone. What protects the body of the phone? Sweetie, what's it called? The body of the phone? The things that are... It's kind of like, we'll look in a minute. It's kind of like what, I'm trying to think of the name of it. What you put on the body of the phone is Onan does a very good one. What is it called? A phone guard? There's Onan right there. They're all over the place. You just got to look up what Onan means in the Bible. You don't want to know. Stephen King knows that. I don't know how to pronounce it. Onan or O-N-N. How do you pronounce it? These are the screen protectors. The thing that goes on the body of the phone that protects the phone. It has a name. And I don't know where it would be. Hisense is everywhere, as in TV. Don't know where it is. We'll have to look. It's right here. Phone case. It's called a phone case. What is it?
Process your one-time use cameras and
Oh,
film.
wow.
here.
You could do film. And film like that. It might be good, especially if you're doing like war photography, because you can stick these up your butt to get them across the customs. But I wouldn't recommend it.
So if I found a negative from my
Uh-huh.
family pictures, it's only 68
You can
cents.
also stick a SD card up your butt too. They've done it. Ask James Noctway, the war photographer. These are actually real film right here. So you take it here and it can process film. How does it process? It goes through here. They have their own photo
That's
lab.
everybody's first camera.
Yeah.
110 film.
It does process film. So Richard Linklater did his whole movie. It's impossible to learn to plow by reading books. He did the whole movie, and when he would finish up that day, he would just drop the film, whatever millimeter he used, probably 8mm. He'd just drop it into the mail, and it would go to a processing center and then mail it back to him, developed. There. Isn't that wonderful? It's nice and sticking out for the kid. It's a hidden wire with a microphone. I'm just joking. All right, you found it. Yeah, listen, when I went to New York City and during 9/11, this is all I had. I had one of them. It was a disposable camera. That's all I had, was one disposable camera. Actually, to be honest, that is true. That's all No, I lied. I had a mini video camera, but the battery died when I was in LA. It actually died before I even got to LA. It was like dead when I got to LA. So I had a disposable camera and one Sony mini video camera, which I could plug into the wall. It looked kind of like this, but it was Sony. I had this section when I went to New York. This and that. I only used it to vlog in my room. I vlogged while I was at the Actors Studio, by the way. That was back in 2001 and 2002. True story. I have the footage too. It was on a little mini cam in my dorm room between 38 21st Street between Broadway and Park and Gramercy Park. It was 38 21st Street, New York, 10010 at Gramercy Park. I was in a dorm room on the 3rd floor and on the 5th floor. I vlogged on the 5th floor only. What are we finding here? We're killing time, just like the Elliott Smith song. Killing time. Whoa, killing time. Whoa. Linda had to go wash her hands because she touched this screen. That's why she survived COVID. So she touches the screen, she goes and washes her hands. This is a really cool project. It's $9.96 for the 35mm slide film developing. You can get a camera probably for $30. But let's go look at the price on the disposable. For quick snap, 35mm, $20. About the same as it was in 2001 in New York City. You could probably get them for $20 maybe. Maybe even $10. Get 27 shots. 27 passes. What's this right here? This is Insta Mini Instant Film Pack, 10 sheets. It is a film pack. Film's coming back. These are all film, so you can take them to your local Walmart's film studio pharmacy. What do you call it again? The film thing? 1 hour photo. It's a processing lab for film at Walmart. They can even send it away and turn digital in, or turn VHS into digital. What's up?
No,
What's that called? It's called a photo lab. A photo lab. Yeah, what's up?
no, it'd be cool when we have a little bit of extra money to get one of these.
To get which one?
I don't know, the Quick Snap or one of these. I think when I stayed with Max,
You know what? It says it's $30 right here for Pop Snap. But I'm going to tell you something right over here. Look at this. Get yourself one of these first. They're $10 cheaper. And they're the Quick Snap. It's probably Fuji. Use Fuji film for $30. You start off with 30 and 20. $50 to start off. Hang on, to really get some good footage. Or you can go with a double Fuji two one-time use camera. So it's called a, what did I call it earlier? Disposable camera. And you have this one too, which is not disposable. You can reload it if you weren't such a clips. And it takes a good banging on the ground. Are these digital? These are digital. Oh, they're still cool though. These are digital, Snickles.
Yes, I know. They're digital right
You
over
put
here.
a card in them.
Digital camera, USB cable.
Where's the card? There's just USB. It's digital USB only. So digital USB only. Then you have your disposable. These are disposable 35 millimeter,
A
right?
lot of disposable. Look, they got more disposable.
Fuji Quick Snap disposable. It's a good project for a filmmaker.
Oh, keychain kit.
Oh wow, is this real? It's a mini retro camera. It could be real, guys. That's like a spy camera. Then you've got a Pop Snap digital Pop Snap.
It's the same one.
I thought they were 35 millimeter.
Camcorder.
No, these are digital camcorders. This is like the one I had when I went to New York. It looked a little bit like that. Actually, it didn't. I lied. Sorry, guys, I lied. In 2001, it didn't look like that. It was a mini VHS cam. It wasn't digital. Sorry, I lied. This was what I got later when I left Warren Tech. I got one of these later. What I had, they don't sell anymore, and I still have it. It's a mini Sony VHS with mini VHS tapes. Sorry, I lied. Now I told the truth. It's a mini Sony VHS tape, and it has Actor Studio stuff in it from at least a dorm room. Now we have to get Linda's drink. I know, it's depressing.
They turned it. Yeah. They did turn it.
You think this is too gross? It's definitely not beef rings. All right, we'll go with the turkey.
It's $2.97 on turkey fries.
There you go, Jim Walton. Happy birthday. Yeah, I am a fan of Jim Walton. He he was in Come From Away. It's a musical. Come From Away. Jim Walton, one of the owners of Walmart, is in a musical on Broadway, or was. Now we buy the TV. You guessed it. We don't even go with Scott. But we do like Scott on tape. Someone jacked that one. So we're budgeting. Now the Beatles are playing. What was that little scrim and save? We shall scrim and save. Oh, that's probably Paul McCartney. I get them mixed up. It's the Beatles' Got to Get You Into My Life is playing.
Sorry. Not you.
And the one that counts. So when you buy alcohol, you get carded into that. Hi, I'm over here getting carded. I'm 53 years old. No tap pay. Heil Walt.